What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to do a little bit more test fitting. I want to get the Msport wide body side skirts on today, or at least mocked up just to see how the fitment is. As you guys saw in the last video with the STI and the whole wide body, we threw on the front fenders. The front bumper we test fitted. I took that off just because it wasn't properly secured. As you guys saw in the last video with the STI and the whole wide body, we were able to throw on the front fenders. We threw on the front bumper, or at least mocked it up. I took that off just because it wasn't properly secured just yet, but we will be doing that soon. Another thing that I really want to do today is throw on one of the new wheels on this side of the car just to see how everything is going to flow with the new wide body. I know we don't have tires just yet or anything like that, but since we have the kit here now, I just want to throw on the new wheel just to give me an idea of what it's going to look like. I also want to see what the fitment is going to be like. If we can, I'd like to run a little bit less camber than we're running right now, but we won't know until we actually get tires. So for now, we'll just throw them on, see what they look like, and then it'll give us a better idea of what it's going to look like once it's done. Also, if you guys remember from the video when we threw on the front wide body fenders, I would say right now, fitment wise, it's at about a 90%. We had one small issue with the top right here and one small issue on that side with the bottom part. I'll get a little bit more into that later in the video, but I want to get you guys' feedback on that because it is something that I want to fix myself. And the mounting of everything up front is also something that I want to do myself. I just kind of want to get you guys' feedback on what tools I should get, what tools I'll need. I know a lot of you guys in the comment section have probably worked with fiberglass before, so it's going to be my first time and I want to make sure I do it right. So let's get started with today, but first we have to get this car all cleaned up. It's been sitting under this tree for like a week and a half now. I haven't driven it and it's filthy. So let's clean it up first and then we'll start test fitting those side skirts. I need to take this car out and drive it. I just haven't really been motivated to do that, but I think today I just might. All right, there we go. That's a little bit better. Most of it was just pollen, as you can see, but the car is much cleaner now. Let's go ahead and pull it back here and start fitting some side skirts. Also, you guys can probably see it maybe right there. There was a small little crack about this big in the windshield, and now it's all the way up here, all the way down to the very bottom. So that's just another thing I have to add to the list of things that I need to fix on this car. It's been a couple of days since that last clip that you guys saw, and the car is literally back to where it was. This pollen is crazy this year. On another note, you guys have probably noticed that we haven't posted a video in about a week now, and that's because I actually just got a new job. I was looking at my car and everything that I want to get done to it, including the wide body kit, new tires for the new wheels, and fix the oil issue, whatever it is. And I'm like, there's no way I can do this if I don't get a job. So I did just that. I'm gonna grind it out this whole summer, guys, and try and get this car ready for Subi Fest if it still goes down. A lot of you guys have been asking us if we're gonna go down there this year. If it still goes down, guys, we'll definitely be there. Before today, I think it's gonna be a shorter video. I just kind of want to get this side skirt test fitted on the side of the car. I want to throw on one of the new wheels on the front, And I think I had mentioned it in a clip before, but I want to get the front fenders to sit correctly. I want to get your guys' input on what tools I need to do that. But first, let's get started on this side skirt. I was looking at this piece right here, and this is the rear of the side skirt. I don't think we're going to be able to clear this molded flare right here. We might not be able to test fit it today, but we're gonna try. Another thing that I noticed about these skirts is they come up all the way up into the door jamb, I think, and it goes underneath this door. So I have to open both doors, slip it through right here. And like I said, this flare won't really be an issue because it's on the door. This piece right here is molded as well, and I believe that's where this is supposed to sit. So we won't really be able to do anything about this until we take the car to Jason and he somehow removes this molded piece. For now, I guess we could try to mock it up. So this is the best I could do with the side skirt, and as you can see right here, we almost cleared it, but it wasn't enough. Definitely once this flare comes off, we'll be able to clear it. This is how the front is looking. This sits in perfect, but it's not able to go in all the way because of the other side. But it looks like the fitment is gonna be pretty spot on. For any of you guys that are wondering why I'm doing this, Jason wanted me to mock up as much as I could just to see what issues we were going to run into. I think the side skirt was one of the things that I thought we could possibly get away with, but that rear flare obviously is getting in the way. Same thing with the rear over fenders. These molded pieces are just in the way to even try and test fit those. And I think the rear bumper actually mounts onto the rear over fender, so we won't be able to throw that on either. Pretty much the only thing that we could do was the front fenders and the front bumper. The rest will have to be done once the flares are detached from the car. But with that being said, I think we can go ahead and take that side skirt off, and then we'll go ahead and test fit this wheel. Let's throw this new wheel on. I haven't opened these since I first opened them. Damn, look at that. I can't wait to have these on the car with tires, but for now, this will do. If you guys remember just a couple of videos back when we first test fitted these wheels on the flares, they actually sunk in. And now check it out with the wide body. They're actually sitting right about flush right now. And this is with -3 camber, so I think we're gonna end up having to keep that. As far as tire size, we're going to be running a 275/35, which I'm really stoked about. I didn't want to go anything bigger than that. It's crazy how just this alone, seeing the new wheels on just the kit, like no tires, nothing, gets me so excited. Just because I can see the finished product. I can see it painted. I can see it with tires on the ground. It's going to be so sick, guys. I'm so excited. The reason why we haven't gotten tires for these wheels is because this inner fender lip right here on the wide body kit needs to be cut out. Not completely, but just enough so that if my tire goes up, it doesn't smash into this and break off the fender. But yeah, guys, look at that. I'm so excited. You can see like right there, it's exactly flush with the wide body kit. Let me pull this wheel off and we'll go ahead and throw the BBS back on. So real quick, the last thing that I wanted to quickly talk to you guys about was getting the front two fenders to sit properly. For the passenger side, we have a small little gap right here. I still need to take these off and see why it's not sitting all the way flush. So we'll try and figure out what's causing that gap on this side. We're also going to be heading over with Jason tomorrow so he can take a look at the kit and everything. So he might have a better idea of why there's a gap there. As far as the front, it's not sitting flush right here, and I know exactly why. This little piece right here is a little bit too thick, so all I have to do is shave it down just a little bit. So I wanted to ask you guys, what is the best way to do that? What tool is required to do that? Because it's something that I want to do myself just to make this sit flush. So if any of you guys know what tools I need to get that done, let me know in the comments down below. And I think that's going to do it for today's video. I know today's video was a little bit shorter than usual, and I'm going to try my best to bust out content for you guys while still having a job. I know it's a little harder balancing both, but I'm gonna try and get it done for you guys. I think that's gonna do it. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.